Are you listening? Damn.
Welcome to another episode of the Nerf Report. Happy New Year! My name is Bryant Chappel. If it's your first time here, welcome. Every single week here at the Nerf Report, we take all the week's gaming news, nerf it down into one show once a week for you, the audience. I know it's an extremely time-consuming and difficult job, but somebody's got to do it. But on this week's episode, PlayStation and Media Molecule have announced an upcoming beta for Dreams, and Epic Games, the developer of Fortnite, had an incredible 2018. How incredible, you're asking? Well, we'll give you 3 billion reasons why. But before we talk about any of that, here are your top headlines. Soulja Watch. No, not the Apple Watch knockoff thing that Soulja Boy was selling. I was talking about the segment that I was going to introduce this week, but unfortunately for us, Soulja Boy's venture in the world of video game has come to a close. In a tweet on December 29th, Soulja Boy posted on Twitter, "I had to boss up. I didn't have a choice." And it was quickly discovered that when anyone tried to visit his website, souljagame.com, it would redirect users to nintendo.com. Rest in peace, Soulja Games. You are gone, but not forgotten. EA's Anthem is releasing in 7 weeks, and just in case you still haven't made your mind up of whether you want to get the game or not, BioWare has revealed an upcoming demo for the game. A free demo for Anthem will start on Friday, February 1st, and will end on February 3rd. Hey, that's my birthday. Also the Super Bowl. Go Cowboys. But if you want to get your hands on Anthem sooner, EA also announced that subscribers to EA's Origin Access can play the demo on Friday, January 25th, and it will end on Sunday, January 27th. Pokemon Go's developer Niantic released its 2018 sales numbers, and while they aren't Fortnite numbers, they are still extremely impressive. According to Sensor Tower, Pokemon Go generated an estimated $795 million worldwide. That number is up 35% from 2017's revenue, and of that $795 million, Americans made up for 33% of that gross revenue, or $262 million. And Japanese players of Pokemon Go made up 30% of all gross revenue, or $239 million. And finally, Xbox has announced what games will be joining the Xbox Game Pass for the month of January. Starting January 3rd, Life is Strange: The Complete Season, Life is Strange: Before the Storm, Life is Strange 2 Part 1, Ark Survival Evolved, and Farming Simulator will be added to Xbox Game Pass. On January 7th, Absolver will be available for Game Pass subscribers, and on January 10th, both Just Cause 3 and Aftercharge will be available to all subscribers.
And now for something completely different. Yeah.
You know, at the start of a new year, people usually make resolutions, new goals, and post Instagram selfies about how they're going to outperform the previous year. Well, for Epic Games, topping 2018 might be just a little tough. Epic Games' 2018 saw the continuation in the rise of popularity for Fortnite, with Fortnite arriving on iOS and Android devices, along with debuting on the Nintendo Switch. In October of 2018, Epic Games was issued a $15 billion valuation. And finally, in December of 2018, Epic introduced the Epic Games Store, a new digital storefront where gamers could purchase video games. Well, according to TechCrunch, Epic Games grossed over $3 billion in profit just in 2018. But how much is $3 billion really? Well, let's talk about it in a brand new segment called We're Gonna Pop Some Tags. We got $3 billion in profit. $3 billion. That's a lot of money. In fact, with $3 billion, you could buy yourself and 12 million of your friends the fresh Carlton dance emote from Fortnite. And I have it on good knowledge that for $3 billion, the actor Alfonso Ribeiro, who actually plays Carlton, will personally stand by your side while you play Fortnite, and every time you tell him to dance, he'll do the Carlton dance for you. But let's get real stupid. With $3 billion, we could get our hands on something really nice, like the New York Jets, who are currently valued at $2.85 billion. Or in order to get a real bang for our buck, we could buy both the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions for a mere $3 billion. Okay, maybe you don't like football. Well, who doesn't love extremely overpriced cars? With $3 billion, you could buy 230 Rolls-Royce Sweptails, which have been deemed the most expensive cars in the world. Okay, granted, maybe you can't drive. Well, you can eat, and if you like food, thanks to McDonald's, you could buy 3 billion double cheeseburgers. But wait, why not go bigger, like the planet Mars? For $35, the website buyplanetmars.com will sell you 1 acre of Martian property. With $3 billion, you could buy 85 million acres in Martian real estate, which is roughly the size of New Mexico. And sure, you and I may never see the return on investment, but your grandchildren would be the literal kings of Mars. And now for this week's top story, Dreams. The upcoming video game from Media Molecule was originally announced in 2013, but finally it seems that we are closer than ever to Dreams coming true. Dreams is a sandbox video game where the gamer's imagination is the limit to this game's possibility. Gamers can create their own games, levels, and worlds for other players to play. Dreams will also host a wide array of resources created by other players for gamers to use when they're creating their own worlds. Dreams is being developed by Media Molecule, the studio that brought us Tearaway and Little Big Planet. This extremely ambitious game has gone through multiple delays since its 2013 announcement, but it is finally entering a private beta. During a live stream on Media Molecule's Twitch and Facebook page, it was announced that an open beta would be available to all gamers on January 8th. A sign-up page for the Dreams PS4 Creator Closed Beta went live today, and anyone who is interested in participating can enter their PSN ID and email address to possibly get the chance to test out this game. Media Molecule also confirmed that anything created during the beta would carry over to the full game release. And finally for this week, we come to that noise, of course, signifies that we are running out of time and coming close to the end of the show. So in order to wrap up all of the week's news, we must initiate a segment that I like to call Nerfed in 60 Seconds. Every single week we have so much news to talk about and so little time to do it. So we take all the week's remaining news, put 60 seconds on the clock, and try to cover it as fast as humanly possible without running out of breath, passing out, or dying. Yeah, I'd like to see IGN try out this segment. Actually, IGN, please do not try out this segment. This show is all that I have going for me. Please don't ruin my life. So with that in mind, let's put 60 seconds on the clock. Thunder noise! And go. Slightly Mad Studios announced that they are working on a brand new console called the Madbox. That's actually really cool. Good on you guys. The developer Second Diner has announced that they are working on a brand new Marvel game, and judging by the fact that that entire studio worked pretty much on Hearthstone, it's probably going to be a Marvel mobile game, just FYI. Activision fired its CFO Spencer Newman, who now works at Netflix. Twitch Prime gave over $3,000 worth of incentives to Twitch Prime holders. Fortnite held a New Year's Eve event. Nope, not that one. That one. That was actually the cool one. Ninja made over $10 million according to CNN. Nice little humble brag there. We're getting a Persona 5R trailer in March. From Software is working on 2 unannounced games. The Humble Bundle for January will feature Division and Yakuza 0. And finally, just quick channel news, we are introducing a brand new show. It's called This Week in Gaming. We introduced it last week. Showing up on Monday. Please check it out. Let me know what you think of it. That would be greatly appreciated. That is it for Nerfed in 60 Seconds, and that is it for this week's episode of the show. If you like what you saw, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and please share it with your friends. As always, my name is Bryant Chappel. You are you, and this has been the Nerf Report. Thanks for watching.